Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. Going back down to North Park and reviewing another cold IPA. I mentioned we just reviewed the cold IPA from Green Cheek. I very much enjoyed this style of beer. So this is Ice Foo. This is a cold IPA variant of Hop Foo, which I am a massive fan of. I am of the belief that Hop Foo is the best San Diego San Diego, what's the, like, regular rotational IPA? There is. I think Hop Foo is the best beer as far as just regular IPA that a brewery does. Flagship IPA, is that what you call it? I don't know. This is, per the label, 7%. It says double dry hopped cold IPA. Citra 702, HBC 586 Cryo, which is interesting because I think Green Cheek just did a beer that was HBC 586. I wonder what that hop was going to get named. I think it's getting ready to get named. Anyways, Mosaic and Mosaic Cryo. So Citra, Mosaic, and whatever that experimental hop is. So canned on, this is a little Team Old IPA, March 4th. So just over a month in a can. Time of recording. Into the North Park glass, because you guys know beer tastes better in proper glassware. And as a fact, I've been saying it for a long, long time. I love the little hop, but what do they call them? Hop buddies, I think. These little hop guys. North Park's branding and all this stuff, their can arts, it's always awesome. So this beer looks like a lager. It is bright yellow. It is pale. It is sunshiny. It probably looks darker on camera. Finger of bright white head. This actually has quite a few bubbles in it. North Park is known with their double dry hop, super hoppy West Coast beers. The carb is sometimes off. I don't know if the science behind that, I'm not sure. Let's smell this thing. Gosh, this is still just super bright. God. I bought a 4-pack of this, and this is my last can. I might have given one to a buddy. I don't know what happened to the other two, but how come I don't remember this being this explosive? This is so fruity, so berry, like it's almost like red raspberry, but plenty of like sweet citrus and just a nice like crackery sweetness. Gosh, this beer smells really fucking good right now. It's got a cool like dank thing too, almost like a piney sort of a thing. It's like hop matter. I mean, these double dry hop beers, they're just hopping the crap out of them, right? Like, I'm not surprised that it still smells this explosive at, what are we, 5 weeks? No, 6 weeks? 6 weeks in the can, but holy smokes. The nose of this is awesome. Cheers. Yeah, March 4th. Oh my gosh, that beer's so good. That is freaking delicious. It is so bright and so crisp and super dry. And there is an awesome like bitterness that just sits on the middle of your tongue. But it doesn't like dig into your tongue and get like crazy palate wrecking. But this definitely tells you this is a West Coast cold IPA. Lager on steroids, what is it? That dankness from Mosaic is awesome. And there's just this bright, I'm telling you, it tastes raspberry-ish. Maybe it's blueberry, it's berry. And there is a lot of sweet tangerine. The citrus with this one, for me, is sweet citrus. Like little California cuties. It's just like so, like, it's crazy too, because it tastes juicy, but in a West Coast form, if that makes sense. I go back and watch old reviews that I did when I started drinking like East Coast IPAs. And I realized back then I was saying that they smelled juicy, even though they weren't like hazy, how beers are these days. That's how, like, what this is reminding me of. It's just like juicy hops. Super crisp, clean, bright. Tons and tons of flavor still at 6 weeks in the can. Dry. Makes it crushable for 7%. The sweet tangerine and that berry note that goes with that like dankness mid palate to finish with that bitterness. This beer's a fucking crusher. This is better than the Green Cheek one was, for sure. I wish I had cans left of both of those. I would do like a blind kind of a thing, but Yeah, this is this is world class stuff. I haven't had like a variant of hop food that I haven't loved. North Park, their West Coast IPA game is unreal. This is no different. This is fan freaking tastic. So we will leave it at that. More cold IPAs, please. I'll take all of them. That's Ice Boo from North Park. Do you guys have this one? Let's talk about it. Sorry for the late upload on this one. I'm sure if you had this beer, you probably drank all of it already because it's that freaking good. I don't know why I still had a can left, but I'm glad I did. So that is it. Appreciate you guys watching. See you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.